Boom. All right. Welcome, everybody. My name's Telman Knudsen. I'm here with Curtis Leung. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, Telman. Doing good today. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. I just mentioned I'm up in a hotel in White River Junction near where I grew up. My sister, my aunt, and my niece all came up from Florida to have a visit with my dad. And so I came up to hang out for a couple of days. And we're going live here today for episode 257 of the Get Shit Done show. This is our ninth hypnosis session live stream together, Curtis.
Yeah, pretty cool.
A lot of excitement. So, Curtis, what's happening for you? What's happening for you this week? What's good?
Positive focus wise, my daughter got a haircut. Yeah, my daughter got a haircut yesterday, and she looks really awesome. Looks a little more mature.
Does her hair look like this?
A little bit longer than that, Telman.
Yeah, a little longer than this.
Yeah, a little bit, just the hair longer. Yeah. So it was her back to school haircut. We missed it before school because we forgot about the appointment. We forgot about the calendar, so we missed it. So we just rescheduled and got it done this week. So she's pretty happy, and it makes us happy. So it's good.
Sweet. What grade's your daughter in now?
Grade 6. So basically almost like middle school. Yeah, middle school out here in Ontario. From 6, 7, 8 they call it. It's like a middle school.
Yeah. I had middle school. That was for me. Middle school was 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah. I'm familiar. Yeah. I've one kid that just finished high school last year, and then another kid that just entered high school this year. So excitement.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm happy that I don't have to drive 2 kids around anymore.
Yep. Did that one get his license, did he?
Tucker has chosen not to get his license yet. I'm not gonna get too much into it since he's his own person. I'll let him talk about it. He doesn't really do the social media thing too much, but he's just it's unnecessary so far anyway. And when the time is right, I'm sure he'll get his license, but not yet. I mean, his mom waited until she was like 26 to get her license. I think a lot of people are waiting to get their license if they don't have to. I mean, when I was a kid, there was nothing to do for miles and miles and miles, and I had to get a license to go to work or anything like this. But he's in a different situation, so it's cool because both he and his mom, both I and his mom, live fairly close to downtown, so he can just kind of walk.
Oh, so it's pretty simple. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So no need for it, right? Really.
Not really, not at the moment. No. Yeah, cool. So, Curtis, what would you say in 9 weeks or I guess 8 weeks of doing hypnosis, that's 2 months, what have you gotten out of it so far? How have things, what have you observed in yourself in terms of changes?
So some things I noticed was that my motivation's a bit better for the most part.
Cool.
Basically just trying to get stuff done doesn't seem like a chore, more so like trying to push myself to do it. I kind of have that knowingness like I need to get it done. I find now. Looking at it. I find that my creativity has gone up on trying to think of how to do a better job with what I'm doing with my videos and stuff. Before I just I'll just shoot a video, just get something out there. Now it's more like, okay, I can shoot a video, but I need to make it somewhat of a valuable content. Still working on it. It is more difficult to adjust that as you go along, but I'm working on it. Hopefully keep at it for the next few years and get better, right? Hit that 1,000 mark, then the 10,000 mark, get monetized on YouTube is the goal.
Yeah. I mean, it's a skill set, and it's an ever-changing skill set because it's the kind of thing where you might find yourself finally cracking the algorithm, getting a system that works, etc., and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. The algorithm changes or whatever. So it's the kind of thing where I think you really have to enjoy the type of creation that you're doing, whether you're a writer, whether you're creating videos, whether you're a podcaster, whether you're an artist and you're creating visual images. And you also have to enjoy the internet to a certain degree, in order to really give it your all. It's just like anything else. If you want to get good, you need to put in the time, the effort, the energy, work, and you have to have a passion for what you're doing and wanting to get great at it. No doubt.
For sure.
No doubt. That's cool.
Yeah, a couple of things I was this week. I was also learning more about videos and stuff with vidIQ. They actually have a learning section I just found out about. So you can watch videos and learn how to do a certain skill set. So it's kind of cool. I went through 11 lessons so far on 2 different subjects. So I'm starting to apply some of the stuff. It is hard to research videos and stuff. It's very time consuming to find videos that are interesting. But what I like about vidIQ, you can actually find videos that are related to my niche. So that helps a lot too. Another cool thing I found this week was TikTok actually gives you trending videos. I was like, what? Because some part of the system there, I forget where it is. I found it earlier yesterday, and I found trending videos that are for parenting. I was like, what? That's so cool. So I'm gonna try to use some of those this week, say some of the topic and stuff, and write it in my own voice and stuff, so I can use it for myself and see if I can make a viral video out of some of the TikTok stuff.
So, TikTok is so interesting because I'm trying to get better at TikTok too, right? And I find the interface to be completely non-existent almost. It's like so disorganized, and the way that you find all these different things, it seems like you have to click around all these random places. It would be sweet if it was like, if there was like a back office that was just organized, and they'd add extra things, but you have to do all these weird searches for things and then find all these secret links and like all this stuff, very interesting.
It's quite interesting for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I've been invited into the TikTok shop program and the
nice
pilot creator program and all these things, and I don't even know how to get to them. Like, I feel like such an old man. It's very funny. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually.
Yep, that's cool. We have over 1,000 followers too, right? So they allow to get you more stuff to do, right?
That's right. They're so in terms of TikTok, I have this buddy, Jim Katsoulis, the hypnotist, and he was a student of mine a bajillion years ago, and he's really specialized in weight loss for hypnosis. And every day he goes live for about an hour and a half at noon, and creates a live stream, much like we're doing right now. And then he does a really good job of editing his live streams and turning them into short videos for TikTok, and then uploading 3 to 5 of them a day, every single day. And he has well over 100,000 followers, and it's growing all the time. It's his #1 traffic source by a long shot, and he crushes it. He generates opt-ins every day. People buy his stuff every day and join his programs every day. And he does, he's a dad. He works from home, and he's really good at what he does. So I would definitely keep that process in mind. I mean, if you're willing to live stream once a day or so, I mean, you can create with something like Opus, you can create a ton of videos from just one video. So you could live stream every few days, and make
fill in the blanks with the
video content, multiple shorts for every day or whatever. So in the meantime, let's talk about actual results and what's going on. So what has worked this week for you? What changes have you noticed in yourself this week? What did you actually get done, get accomplished that's helping to move the needle and grow your subscriber base and hopefully move you toward monetization?
So what I've done this week was I took some of my old videos and optimized them. So I added thumbnails. I changed the titles so they're more optimized so people actually look at them. So some of the zero videos have now 2 or 3 views that have been sitting there for probably about a year or 2 with nothing.
Doing nothing yet.
Yeah. So then some other ones I've optimized and got higher numbers from vidIQ, and they've actually produced more views. So instead of like a 1 view, I'm at 5. Maybe some of the other ones are at 10. So that's kind of cool that that's actually working.
Okay.
So I know that the title and thumbnail is more important than I thought from before. So I
Super
will
important.
try
Yeah.
to use that information to make more or create better titles and thumbnails in the future or
Right.
with all my videos. I also found out you can actually do that with shorts too, which I didn't know that was able to be done. So you can actually have a thumbnail on your shorts. So when people scroll through, they'll see like a something in front of it instead of just you. So
Oh, cool.
I just found that out recently, like this morning, basically. I was looking at some stuff, like, oh, hey, you do this. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. I was trying to edit some videos this week because some of the stuff I just want to see if I can add my own B-rolls. Is like, wow, I didn't realize how difficult it was. So I was trying to use Canva because I have a paid account. So I tried that, and then it was like more difficult than I expected. And then I've used what's it, InVideo on my phone. That worked pretty good. But the best I found was actually using TikTok to edit videos, like to shoot and edit videos and add
Isn't
different layers to it.
isn't CapCut? Isn't that app called CapCut the app for editing videos?
Yes. Yeah. 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 CapCut's good too. It's just kind of clunky for me on the phone. On the computer, it's I don't know. It works, but it just I don't know. I think you have to use the paid version to actually make it more effective. So
Gotcha.
yeah, but I just
Cool.
use TikTok.
Okay. So this week you've been optimizing videos. How about reaching out to people for getting content that's not just you? How's that going?
That's not going very well yet. I have not got much replies back. I put a few things on a couple of groups, like a couple, hey, do this, your parent, come join me. I haven't heard anything back. A couple of weeks I did, but then the lady said to get hold of her again this coming week. So I'll see how that goes. And yeah,
Okay. Do you want to fix this problem?
yes, I do.
Will you take my advice this time?
Yes.
Okay. Reach out to
Yeah.
individuals on YouTube
Yeah.
who have parenting channels and are actively creating content. Reach out to them one at a time. Reach out to them by name. Reach out to them personally. Make comments on their videos. Send them messages. Find them on those other social media platforms. Like find somebody who has a cool YouTube channel and reach out to them on every platform and tell them you want to interview them about parenting. That's it.
Okay.
Reach out to people who are already creating content. Reach out to people who already want to create content where it's not a chore. They can just flip the camera on and get to work, and you don't have to deal with a bunch of resistance.
Right.
And don't just post stuff in groups and hope and wait for people to come to you. You're completely avoiding rejection.
Yeah.
Okay? Embrace the rejection, Curtis.
Okay.
Get used to people telling you no in order to find people that are willing to say yes. That's it. Right? It's like, imagine you're in high school again. What a pleasant thought. And imagine that there's a school dance. Oh, another pleasant thought, right? And I want you to imagine that you're single and that you're awkward around women. I certainly was, especially in high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably still am to a certain degree, And imagine walking into your, classic public school cafeteria or gymnasium dance situation and walking out into the middle of the dance floor and just saying, will anyone please dance with me?
Yeah.
No, not unless you have a friend, right? Not unless there's somebody that wants to help you, prevent you from looking bad.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
Oh, okay.
Whereas if you go up to each person that you would potentially dance with and ask if they would dance with you, you're probably going to get at least 1 in 4, 1 in 5 people to say yes. Boom. Instant dance partner. But you had to be willing to face the rejection in order to make it happen. So that's the difference here, is reach out to the people that you want to interview because they're doing cool stuff. Hey, I watched your video about playing Frisbee with your kids. I was so inspired. I went out and I got a Frisbee, and now we play Frisbee every day. I've been thinking about that video ever since I watched it. Man, I really, really want to. Man, one thing I do not like about YouTube Shorts is the amount of like dumbass hecklers. I'm gonna add this person to the block list. Anyway, we are here to talk about entrepreneurial progress, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis, what's holding you back from reaching out to people and asking, like, why aren't you reaching out to people to interview them? Like, why aren't you doing that?
I think, like you said, it's probably just a fear thing, perhaps, like the dance thing. And I didn't think about like that. I thought like I did before. I just went to groups and I just posted stuff and people would get back to me. But this week it didn't work because as it previously did. And I didn't think about reaching out to other people like directly, like you said earlier, of doing that. I didn't come to my mind because I was working on other aspects of my videos. So I wasn't really focused on that this week either. Sometimes you think about it, like, oh, then you have these ideas. Like, oh, if I did this, let's try this. Or I have this idea, let's try that idea. But I wasn't really thinking about getting new people on as much as I was trying to focus on getting better videos. So if I re-switch my focus, then that would help get more people on interviews throughout.
So it's not either or, Curtis. It's not about switching your focus. It's about expanding your focus.
Okay.
You're not just doing one. You're obviously going to need to make better videos. But you're also going to need to have better content. And if people aren't responding to the content that you have right now, one of the best ways that you can find out what people want to resonate with is by interviewing people who seem to be creating content that people are responding to more than yours.
Yep.
Okay. Now, that doesn't mean you can't go into groups and do posts and find people. I think that's great. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying if you want to get some people to say yes, ask some people if they want to do a video, if they're open to you interviewing them.
Yep.
Right. One of the ways that has worked the best for me is to do with this model is to do a virtual summit. I know that's not what you're doing right now. But the beauty of doing a virtual summit is that you can ask a bunch of people at once, but you ask them individually to be part of it. There's a deadline because it's a live event, and it's about a very specific topic, which is hopefully going to be attracting an audience that's both going to build your list, build your audience, and give them exposure to some new people that they're not currently getting exposed to. So for now, just start reaching out to at least a few people every day and ask them, interview them, just interview them, right? Ask them. And you can start with people with small channels.
Yep.
You know, and they're not going to get back to you as fast as people with larger channels, because people with larger channels are actually taking it seriously and professionally and have some degree of follow-up skills and all this kind of stuff. Whereas smaller channels are going to be more amateur hour, right? On the other hand, if somebody's a small channel but they're making good stuff and they're hungry and they're going full force, then I would definitely, I would definitely just go ahead and interview them anyway. But I think one of the biggest problems that you're facing is your content isn't resonating, and you keep creating the same type of content, I think. And so what I'm saying is create better content.
Yeah.
Right? Content, And if you're not sure what to create better content by interviewing other people who have different content. You know, you don't need, and I've done, God, thousands and thousands and thousands of interviews, and I'm pretty good at creating my own content. So it's like, you know, it's a good practice. And again, Curtis, it's not just about you creating better content. It's about you building your network and connecting with people that you're going to be doing business with for the next decade or more if you're serious about this market. Like, do you want to build the business or not? So what are you waiting for? Build your network, dude. Get people involved. And if the focus is building YouTube, then ask people on YouTube first.
Okay.
I mean,
That makes more sense.
We both know that there's probably more people with channels on YouTube related to parenting than you literally could ever interview in your entire life.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Just in that one pool alone. Yep. Right. So I would really encourage you to do some of that. So
okay.
What has been difficult for you this week? You know, where have you been struggling to make better progress or make more progress? What's tripping you up?
Well, I guess we already talked about what the most difficult thing was the interview, and reaching out was most difficult. And then creating videos and then editing them.
Well, hold on. That wasn't difficult. I mean, you didn't do it. That wasn't difficult. You didn't even do it.
No, I just did the thing with the Facebook only. The Facebook group is the only thing I did. I'm saying what you're saying for the future interview. That's going to be. I'm anticipating it. It's something I need to get.
How many people? How many you? Let's get real specific. All right, dude.
Yeah.
How many people do you want to interview per week?
At least 2 people. So the most time I got right now, because usually about half an hour or so, right?
Yeah. Start with definitely 2 people, and like remember, there's this idea of your minimum is your maximum. There's no at least. What's your target, dude? What's your target?
2. Yeah, 2.
2 people. Okay.
Yeah, 2 people per week.
So if you want to interview 2 people per week, I would recommend that you reach out individually to at least 20 people per week.
Okay.
All right. That's like 3 a day, 7 days a week. If you reach out to 3 people every day, 7 days a week that are, and here's the thing, only reach out to YouTubers at least to start. Okay. After you've reached out to your 21 YouTubers for the week, then you can start doing other stuff. But getting people, like interviewing people from Facebook on your YouTube is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but they don't have a YouTube following. It's not going to build your YouTube audience. And that's the goal.
Okay.
So that's your goal.
Yeah, my goal. Yeah.
Right? That's right. So I would say basically reach out to 10 times the number of people that you want to interview, and you'll probably find that it ends up taking less than 20 people a week. You'll probably find that it takes, hopefully, takes significantly less once you get the ball rolling, right?
Yeah.
Also, if there's somebody that you really want to interview, which hopefully everybody you reach out to, you really want to interview, keep following up with them until they say no.
Oh, until they say no, or some response.
Don't just send one message one time and then like walk away with your tail between your legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Like follow up with them every week until they say no or yes.
So yes,
right. Okay. And again, most of these people, if they have any kind of a following on YouTube, are going to have social on several other platforms. YouTube doesn't make it as easy as some other platforms to reach out to people. So based on what you know about YouTube, how would you, like, what are all the different ways that you can think of to reach out to people on YouTube?
Comments in the videos.
Definitely comments in the videos.
Comments. The other one, some they have like links of their social channels. So I can just say, hey, listen, I saw you on YouTube, and then maybe like a Facebook Messenger or something. Say, hey, I saw you on Facebook, or I saw a YouTube video. I think it's really cool. I know, and it explains what I'm doing and see if they would like to join, or if I could do an interview with them or something.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And then that's the only 2 ways I know of right now, thinking about it. Because most people online generally has like 4 or 5 channels that they have open, right? They got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. It could be a couple other ones. It depends on how much they want to expand their reach, is how many social media channels they have. But if you just all the channels say, hey, it's me, blah, 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 and just explain what I want and see if that works. And then you said do that every day. So if I have a list of 20 people for the week I want to get contact, go through a whole week, keep on asking the same people all week. Is that what you mean?
No. Like follow up with them once every week or 2.
Oh, so once I have a list of 20, so I go through the 20 for this week, right? And then next week I have a new list of 20, but I still follow with the other 20 the following week. Is that what you mean?
Dude, just ask a shit ton of people to interview them. You're overcomplicating this. Ask 20.
I'm just trying to understand something. Yeah.
Well, like ask 3 people a day. follow up with everybody relentlessly. Like,
Okay.
you know, you can organize it and systemize it however you want to, but none of that actually matters. Like,
right.
You need to ask so many more. Like, over the course of a few weeks, you should be asking at least 100 people to do interviews with you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, is you need to like turn on, like, go for it. Like, give it everything you've got. Don't go slow. You know, that at the end of the day, the more people you ask, the more people you'll interview. The more people you'll interview, the more people will see your stuff. The more people you'll see your stuff and see that you're interviewing people, the more will be open to you interviewing them. Right. It's just so the other
Snowball
thing.
effect.
The other thing is especially because you've just recently started the parent support circle.
Yeah.
One of the cool things that you can do is you can say, look, I just started this new support group for parents, and we're building it right now. I really like your parenting related content on YouTube, and I would love to interview you for our growing audience.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Growing audience. Yeah.
Right. Don't try to pretend that you're big, because they're going to see that you're not real fast. Right. So just say, we just started something cool. It's grassroots, you know, it's organic. We're just getting started. And I like your stuff. Are you open to Are you open to a short interview? Yeah. So you can promote what you're working on. You can promote your book, so you can promote your Facebook group, so you can promote your TikTok channel, so you can promote your blah blah blah. You know, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, remember, Curtis, when you're interviewing people, you're helping the community. You're helping the person you're interviewing to get more exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You've chosen them because they have good content. And so hopefully you're creating good content with them that your market really likes, enjoys, responds to, appreciates. Hopefully you solve some problems for them. Hopefully it's entertaining, right? Yeah. But don't hold back. Like really, if you want to grow this thing, you got to do everything you can. But just like if you're basically, Curtis, if you're if you're doing something with another human being, you're making 10 times more progress than if you're sitting in a bubble by yourself.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yeah. I mean, cool on editing videos, but I really recommend that you get out of your comfort zone and you start really doing interviews with people to just get more networked. Right. On that note, any progress with the meetup group?
No.
Aha. Do you notice a pattern?
Yeah,
do you notice a pattern here?
Yep.
Right? What's the pattern?
I'm scared to talk to people, maybe?
Yeah, dude, you're not socializing. You're not networking with people. Like, really, it's like everyone feels that way. Some people more than others. Yeah. And the more you practice it, the more comfortable you're going to get. Right. But I really would recommend that you move in that direction if you want to build this out. Right.
Okay.
If you were making videos that were popping and like people were going bananas over, we'd be having a different conversation. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm saying change up the kind of content you're creating. I think it would really, I think it will really help. Okay. So have you gotten any more subscribers on YouTube?
No, nothing.
Okay.
My views have I did check the statistics, but my views have gone up, but nothing, no more new people yet.
Do you still have your content locked or whatever with the weird subscriber link thing?
No, it's only in my social thing. So if someone goes to my link in bio, that's the only time it has it. Everywhere else, if you just look at my YouTube channel, you can enter without any issues. It's just link in bio. I started that.
Okay.
And there's not much action on that anyway. There's like maybe 2-3 people a week. So. Okay.
And so I don't know. So I'm not a YouTube super ninja, but I know that on most of the social platforms, if you aren't active, commenting, liking, being social on a given platform, and you're creating a lot of social content, but you're not getting a lot of action, you're not getting a lot of views, often that's because you're not actually interacting with a lot of people on social. Are you interacting with a lot of videos on YouTube every day?
Like commenting and stuff? No, not a lot.
Okay.
I do like other videos that are parenting style videos, and then it comes up my feed, and then I see more of them. And I do follow a few people that are
So
on
what
there
I'm
and
saying is,
subscribe to the channel.
so it's real simple. Is social media is still social.
Yeah.
And so if you have antisocial tendencies, it might not be serving you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to change who you are, dude. What I'm saying is practice being more social, and social media will probably work better for you.
Yep.
Right? So just on a human level, algorithms aside, technology aside, blah, blah, blah aside, on a human level, if you have liked, commented, made intelligent comments, asked interesting questions,
Yep.
shared people's videos, subscribed to their channels, commented on 25 of their videos over the course of a month, when you ask them to interview you, they're going to know who you are, and they have a much higher chance of saying yes than if you're just some jackass they've never heard of asking them to interview you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So highly recommend that not only do you ask people to interview, but interact with every single significant parenting channel on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Be there, get in it, network yourself, connect with people, and find out how you can help them and help the community. Just by doing that, the topics and titles and focal points of your videos are going to change because you're going to respond to what you see the YouTube environment responding to. You're going to know it like the back of your hand, right? You're going to know right now, what are the top 3 topics in parenting that are trending on YouTube right now?
School
I don't
stuff
know the
answer.
Yeah.
Back to school usually right now, currently.
Could be. But
I'm just saying that's what I see most of back to school stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would be a huge move in the right direction. Now, a couple of weeks ago, you worked with ChatGPT to create a pretty significant plan of action to grow your YouTube channel. How have you been doing following that plan?
It's a little more difficult than I thought it would be. Some of the stuff is like it's kind of uncomfortable to deal with. I would just sort of put it to the wayside, kind of. So.
Okay. So let's talk about that, dude. What? What's so difficult that you put it by the wayside?
Just the time factor for me. It's like I'll do it later type thing, and it's like shit. I'll wait for Saturday, then I forgot what I was supposed to do. And I do
you have it all on paper. You have a 52-page plan.
Yep.
That's on a giant Google Doc that tells you what to do every day.
Yeah, I know.
In order. What do you mean you forgot what to do?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's some stuff I do, and then I'll do some of it now, and then I'll forget what I started with when I get back, and it's like, where am I? And then by the time I figure that out, I've run out of time. Some days, it seems.
Yeah.
But I am doing a video a day, so usually a short video. So
that's. I mean, you're making progress, right? But you made a plan in order to hit your goal, but you're not following your plan.
Yeah. Got to follow the plan to make it work.
Well, like if you're making spaghetti for dinner and you don't boil the water, good luck.
Yeah.
Right? Seriously. No, but what's getting in your way though, dude? Like, we both know that if you're working on something and if you get distracted or if you're going to have a hard time picking up, you write yourself a note.
Yep.
Make a note of where you left off or whatever. Like that. Like, it's not like there's but like, what's really going on?
I don't know. Just not doing the work that I should be doing, I guess. Just like procrastinating on it a little bit. It seems like to me now that you brought it up.
That is my job.
Yep. Pushed it.
Well, so what are you going to do differently?
Instead of I think I could put the sheet up for each week rather than have the whole thing sitting beside me and open. Because I find if I hang it in front of my computer, I'm more likely to get it done. Because usually I leave it on the side of my desk, and then I sometimes gets buried on my journal or something, and then I'll do this later, and then I'm doing something else and I forgot about it. And I look at it later, I was like, oh shit, I did this. It's like, fuck, now I have to go do this thing, and then I only get half-ass done, right? Because you're kind of like pressured in a way that you're not really focused as much to do the thoughtful thing rather than just to get the thing done. You know what I'm saying? Like, so instead of doing a good video, I'd rather say, oh, I just did a video of something rather than doing a quality video instead of, you know what I mean? Like, if you're just saying doing a live and chit chat about something irrelevant or just something simple on parenting, if I actually thought about it, have more of a value idea rather than just something generalized off the top of my head. You know what I mean? Like, instead of like thinking about it a bit more deeply and thinking other points of it, and then just like blurting something out, like say do a 30-second video instead of a minute, can make a difference too, right? Because you're more thoughtful of what you're talking about rather than just like, oh, this is blah 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 blah, and just surfaced ideas, right?
I don't quite understand where you're going with this. Like,
okay, so you know how sometimes you think of doing something and you just do it, right?
Yeah.
And then if you would have gave yourself 5 seconds extra to think about it, you probably would have did a better job. So like, you know, you open the door, grab your newspaper in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I forgot to put my house coat on, and I'm still in my boxer. But if you gave yourself 2 seconds, you would probably put your house coat on and then open the door to get your newspaper. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that again, because you probably don't want to be exposing yourself to your neighbors or that early in the morning.
No,
you know what I mean?
See what you're saying.
That's my idea of that.
But so sure, there are lots of things involved in creating better, more powerful, more effective videos. And for many people, planning your videos out in advance can be a really good habit to be in, right? I probably would get some better results with my videos if I planned them out more, right? Yeah. However, I don't think that's what's holding you back. No. I don't think that's actually the issue. Like, I'm saying, why aren't you doing the things that you need to do in order to change your life? You know full well what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like between the ChatGPT plan and our conversations, you know what to do.
Oh yeah.
So I'm asking you, why aren't you doing the things that you say? I mean, time's passing. We're on week 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, why aren't you taking it more serious?
I don't know. Actually, I never thought about it like that. I thought I was doing the work, really, not actually passionate towards it. Perhaps makes it more serious. Perhaps. Yeah, that's the question. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I enjoy the parenting thing, but it's just not. I don't know. Just not like a big drive to get things done. I know I can do the work. I'm doing the work as much as I feel I'm doing, not actually going above and beyond it, you know, like actual steps or two.
So are you saying that you're doubting your commitment to the parenting niche? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying doubting. I just don't find that I'm doing enough work for it, because I feel like other things in my life are pulling me in a different direction sometimes.
So this is a real question: is like, do you actually want to be an entrepreneur, or are you satisfied with your job?
No, I do want to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
The job's fine. It's a job, but it's not like exciting every day to go there.
Okay, well, being an entrepreneur takes a shit ton of work for the rest of your life.
Yep.
It does, every day. And some entrepreneurs are smart enough to schedule in days off to recuperate so that when they're back on, they can go full force. So I'm not saying you have to work all day, every day for the rest of your life in order to be an entrepreneur. But you're going to have to work a hell of a lot harder than you are right now on the entrepreneurial tasks if you ever want to make enough money to break free from your job.
Right.
You're not doing the reps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of going every 3 times a week, only 1 day a week type of work.
Right. Like that's fine maybe for maintenance for a few years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're still, even if you're doing a half-ass workout a few times a week, you're going to get fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it takes more. It takes more than
More
that.
effort. Yeah. Okay.
So like you're in like if you want to make this happen, you need to treat it like you're in marathon or ultra marathon training.
Yep.
Like this isn't when you feel like it. It's not,
It's
oh,
not a
I got
5K, that's
distracted
for sure.
halfway through my workout. No,
Yeah.
that's not, I mean, that doesn't work. Right. Um, I highly recommend, that you, well, you know what you haven't mentioned this week is you haven't mentioned Simpleology.
Nope. I'm still doing
How's
that every day.
Simpleology?
It's good. I'm on the second round of white belt. Day 35 was today.
Okay. So that's going good.
I got 42, I think it goes up to. So it's coming along. So I'll graduate from my white belt later this week.
Are you using Simpleology to get your ChatGPT YouTube action plan done?
No, I have not integrated that into the Simpleology thing. I never thought about that. I just look at the list. So that could be a factor. That now that you mentioned it.
I thought, well, okay, I misunderstood. So, I assumed, I didn't ask this directly, but I assumed that you were using Simpleology in order to increase your productivity for your entrepreneurial efforts.
Yeah, some just for the videos and then some other stuff that I want to get done.
Okay.
I did not actually think about putting the action plan into the Simpleology framework.
Okay. Well, if you want to get that shit done, plug it into a framework that allows you to that helps you to support you to get more shit done.
Yep.
And it sounds like Simpleology is working for you. Is there any reason that you can see that wouldn't work?
Nope. The only issue sometimes I'll have is if there's some stuff that I need to do every day, I leave it and let it hang for the next day or two. Like sometimes I need a video, I know how to do a video days, I'll leave the video instead of checking it off and re-entering it. So I know that will make a difference by doing that. Because I just say, I like make a video every day on YouTube and then check the analytics of ones and then doing the title and thumbnail change over. So that's what I've been doing with that. So I have that listed every day, but I don't actually, I just leave it sitting there instead of actually checking it off and then re-putting it in. So I don't know.
Great.
That's
like put in your 3 invites a day.
Yeah.
For YouTubers to interview.
Yeah.
You know, put in your 2 interviews a week. Like put in all the stuff, like use the tool to do the things that you're avoiding doing.
Yeah, because I'm not looking at it every day. With the Simpleology, I look at it every day and I'll say, oh, hey, I do this and I have to go do that. Because that's what I do. A lot of times I'll have, I have to do this video. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll go open YouTube and do something on YouTube to open a video or go to ChatGPT to write a script for this and then I'll shoot it before I leave in the morning and publish it.
It sounds like Simpleology is working for you, and it sounds like following your ChatGPT YouTube action plan isn't working for you. So I would recommend that you take the to-do action items from the plan and put it in Simpleology. That's it, and then follow it and go kick some ass. And know, but dude, ask 3 people a day to interview them. Do 2 interviews this week. Don't make any excuses. Start creating better content and use Simpleology to start making better progress. But like, you don't have time to waste.
Yep.
You know, like you could be the time that you're spending working, you could be spending it with your family, or you could be spending it doing something that's going to build a business that's going to make you some money and break free from your job. You get to choose. Okay. You know, but like, don't spin your wheels on stuff that's not producing results, man.
Okay.
I really encourage you. Yeah. You know, if part of your Simpleology plan is to do, you know, to watch and implement a new YouTube video every day for, you know, to optimize your YouTube strategy, then, you know, that could be another example of your daily task list. But
right.
I would really recommend that you use that tool. Okay, well, this gives me a lot to work with for the hypnosis portion of our session. We'll do a short hypnosis session here today. To help you kind of level up your performance as an entrepreneur. Is there anything else you have to share before we dive in?
No, just the comments are weird. That's all. I see on my
Yeah,
side too. So
we're getting a bunch of weirdo hecklers today. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
You don't need to read the comments. I'll deal with the comments, and if someone actually says something interesting and useful, I'll be sure to let you know. How about that?
All right, awesome. Sounds good, Tillman. Perfect.
Awesome, guys. We're about to jump into a hypnosis session. So if you're driving, please save this video for later. And if you're interested in experiencing entrepreneurial hypnosis here today, then follow along as we go. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my devices are set on Do Not Disturb.
Let's mute myself.
We're good. All right, rock and roll. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, Curtis, we'll just go ahead and get comfortable. And whenever you're ready, just take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, just go ahead and close your eyes and begin to allow yourself to relax. And as you do begin to allow yourself to relax, today's session is going to be about stepping fully into your next level as an entrepreneur. Because you already know exactly what discipline feels like. You've lived it. You've earned a black belt. Literally. You've trained for years, even when you didn't feel like it. You've pushed yourself hard. You've pushed through the resistance. And that discipline, that identity, that ability is already inside you. Now, we're going to bring it directly into your entrepreneurial life. So as you continue breathing in slowly and out completely, with your eyes closed, just let the world fade away for a while. This is your time. And with each breath, allow your body to grow heavier, calmer, relaxed. Shoulders softening. Jaw loosening completely. Relaxed. And as you do, continue to relax more and more, more and more. Your mind begins to focus. Your body expands. Your hands and arms relaxing, and your legs sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. Every breath in, calm and focused. Every breath out, tension and doubt fading away. And now, I'd like you to imagine stepping into a dojo, onto a familiar training mat. You can almost hear the quiet echo of your steps, and you feel that sense of readiness, the discipline that you've built here. And in this place, a new challenge is waiting. But this time, it's not sparring. It's not physical combat. It's the discipline of business, the discipline of creating, and the discipline of following through. And as you stand on the mat, you notice 2 doors. One door represents procrastination, represents distraction, and scattered energy. You've walked through that door before. It always leads to the same place: frustration, regret, wasted time. The other door is new. It glows faintly with energy. Above it, carved into wood, are the words, "Do it now." You walk toward this door, and as you do, you feel the black belt tightening comfortably around your waist. That old identity, disciplined, focused, resilient, unstoppable, clicks into place. This is who you are in business now as you step through the door. And from this moment forward, every time you sit down to work on your internet business, your YouTube channel, or any other aspects, you feel that same sense of discipline you felt in martial arts training surge through your body and through your mind. Every time procrastination or distraction shows up, you recognize it, bow to it, thank it for the reminder, and then you take action anyway. Consistency feels natural, feels automatic and right, and you follow through fully, not because you have to, but because it's who you are. You are a disciplined creator. You are the entrepreneur who shows up. You are the man who does what he says he will do. And so I'd like you to imagine yourself just one short week from now. You've started doing interviews. You've published videos on time. You've researched and studied. You've reached out to dozens of people. You've thought strategically. You've acted consistently. And your momentum is building. And it feels good. So good that you don't have to force it. It's simply who you are. And in just a few short moments, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I reach the number 5, you'll open your eyes, refreshed, focused, and carrying this new level of discipline with you. 1, slowly coming back. 2, just beginning to relax and become aware in the waking life. 3, stretching out the hands and the feet, the arms and the legs. 4, eyes open. And 5, fully back in the room, wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health. And welcome back.
Thanks, Dylan. That's good.
You're welcome. So, Curtis.
Yes.
What are you going to do differently this week?
Differently this week is to reach out to more people so I can do interviews during the week. So I'm going to get more more insight from other parents so they can help my channel and help their channel. And I use the chat, like the comments in YouTube, and then use their social media. If someone I like a lot, I'll use their other social channels to get a hold of them. And then I'll keep following up, like you said, until I get a no or a yes, depending on what they want. Because a lot of times on social media, things are there, and people don't see it right away. Because I know I've done that before. I was like, oh, hey, there's a message way down the bottom of my messaging thing. But when
I miss
someone really
things all the
asks,
time. Yeah.
yeah, so there's a couple points they bring up, and it's like, hey, oh yeah, it's there, and they see it come up to the top again. So that works too, because I've done it before. I've asked someone a question, and I forgot about it, and then they say, oh, hey, I remember this thing you asked, and it comes back up. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, so I think just it's good.
You missed one thing.
What's that?
What are you going to do with Symbology?
Oh, I'm going to add my to-do list into Symbology from my Google Doc.
That's right.
I'll do that right
you're
now.
gonna integrate your YouTube action plan into Symbology.
Yep.
You're going to reach out to people every single day, 3 people a day, to do interviews with. And you're going to be a lot more interactive on YouTube specifically with the types of people that you're reaching out to and following up with. Great. And as you do this, this is interesting. Apparently, TikTok says, we have detected inactivity during your current live. Complete the verification to continue your current live. It's not giving me a way to do a verification. It's just graying out the screen. So I guess we're going to have to end this here pretty soon, Curtis.
Yep.
I'm having a little TikTok technical challenge. So one of the things, there are 2 things that I would, it finally gave me a little puzzle piece to activate to prove I was still alive or something. One of the things that I would encourage you to do is when you're working on your YouTube channel, when you're integrating this all into Symbology, as you're reaching out to people to interview, there are different types of videos that you can do, right? Obviously, you can do a standalone headshot video like we're doing right now, and because it's 2 of us, we're also doing an interview, kind of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the nature of this is a little bit different than an interview, but that's the basic idea. Yeah. And then, I feel like they're not as popular as they used to be, but unboxing videos are interesting because they're products. And I would expect that anyone who's selling a parenting-related product, in particular a physical product, probably wants more exposure, right? And you can totally do unboxing videos and then interview the person that created the product or something like that. So this is another way of reaching out to people to create cool content, right? Is either purchase the product and do an unboxing of it, or reach out and ask, say, I'd love to do an unboxing video for my show of your cool acne cream for teenagers or something. I don't know. Of your cool lunch boxes.
Yep.
Of your cool watches for kids or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So start with thinking, don't just limit it to information marketers. Like, you can absolutely talk to authors, you can absolutely talk to product creators.
Yep.
So unboxings are one pretty cool way you can do this, and again, you can integrate that in with the interviews. The other thing that's similar that many people have been successful with, though I've never done this, is I'm sure there's a name for it. What's it called when someone does like a commentary video on someone else's video?
Oh, like a side by side, like the
where somebody has like somebody else's popular video playing in the back, and you're on the in the front of it.
Oh, and you're the cutout. Yeah. I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name per se.
Yeah.
It's like,
so that's kind of like an interview video, except you don't need to get the interview. you download the video and you make your commentary, and you overlay it, and then you upload it as your own video, right? So this is another way of taking existing social content and
making your own. Yep.
And making your own, and especially popular existing social content. So of course, make sure that you're following appropriate guidelines and all this kind of stuff. If you're doing it on YouTube, make sure you are doing it in a way that YouTube is going to be cool with. But sure. Consider making some different types of videos, like unboxing videos, interview videos, as we've already talked about, and then the overlay videos, the commentary videos. And always, always, always choose things you can talk positively about. Of course, you never want to be. I mean, you don't really have a negative personality that way anyway. But cool. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all for now. Curtis, anything else you want to say before we wrap up for the day?
Nope. Thanks for the session today. It's a little bit hard sometimes, but hey, that's what you need to get pushed forward, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to make some progress, man, you got to work on these things. If we don't talk about it, you're not going to work on them.
That's right.
That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
So I really want you to dig in and really go for it. You can totally do this. But you're going to have to double down your focus on doing the hard stuff that you have resistance on. And that's everyone's battle, because we all have resistance around different things, but every single entrepreneur who's struggling right now at some level literally is facing the same challenge and the same battle that you're facing internally.
Right.
Like, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. It's super common. Including me. Everybody has stuff that they could be doing better, should be doing better, know they should be doing, know they could be doing, are procrastinating on, slacking off on, needs more accountability, needs more focus. Stop doing the brain fog, BS that you're using to keep yourself stuck. Don't do that anymore. Let's make it happen.
For sure.
Rock and roll, dude. All right, guys. If you like today's video, then please follow, like the video, and follow on whatever platform you're watching on. And if you want to get more shit done yourself, you can go on over to getshitdone.com. You can join our productivity community today for free, and I will give you the Get Shit Done session when you join. Full-length hypnosis session that hypnotizes you to get shit done.
More shit done.
That's right. All right, Curtis, thanks so much. Hope you have an awesome week.
You too,
Rock
sir.
And roll. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow. All right, thanks. Bye.